Alright, I hope you guys can hear me. And we know how this goes. We spend a couple of seconds seeing if you guys can hear me. Right, there seems to be a lot of the chat to catch up on already. Like, what is going on, guys? What is going on? So, wow, how unfortunate. Only 2 of you voted. Now 3 of you. Okay, come on, let's get those votes in before we start the stream here. And while I spend my energy and live my life away before I have to do all these roster reviews to you guys, so go ahead and let me know. Is JOLEE gonna be visiting you tonight? God, that's actually kind of scary. Audio's good? Perfect. That is perfect. Alright, yeah. let's end the poll. Don't need no poll anymore. And okay, let me just have a look at the chat and see what you guys have been saying. I hope it's all been good stuff. If it hasn't, then we may have issues. So, just lots of hellos. Why isn't Young Han relicked yet? Well, because we haven't got 500 subs. You don't know where Glurmit is. Neither do I. I didn't even see him. Glurmit wasn't even in the thumbnail. Invisimate, yes, absolutely. Guys, I'm glad you're liking the thumbnail. Invisimate. I was not in the thumbnail. It's like oh, I don't know what it is for you US guys. But in the UK we have that picture book, and there's like that character with like the striped top on, and you have to try and spot them in the thing. And there'll be like loads of characters, like different ones, and then there'll be one guy and you're supposed to spot him somewhere, and that's what it's like. You just can't see me. Congrats on 250 subs. Thank you so much. Oh, blimey. Am I doing your roster review first? Yes, I am. Or maybe I won't, just to wind you up. Congrats, Glurmit, you'll hit 1000 in no time. Well, I don't know about that, but maybe. AP Games versus Glurmit? Wow, that would be the match of the century. And I think we're now more or less at the beginning. Yes, where's Waldo? But it's not called that in the UK. It's called like something else, but I don't actually know what it's called. There you go, that's it. Where's Wally? There we go. And yeah, so that's what it's like. So, how many people have relicked JOLEE? And apparently my poll doesn't actually want to tell me. Fantastic. Alright. Let me just... I was supposed to be spending my energy, and then I'm sitting here reading all of you guys and your chat. How fantastic. Alright, well I do need to spend my energy, otherwise we are gonna suffer here. So let me go ahead and... Ugh! Does anyone else keep on doing this? Because the journey guide is normally at the bottom, I keep on clicking it and be like, what's going on? 4 people having relicked? Guys, JOLEE. JOLEE's gonna be coming for you guys. And you'll know the really scary thing. Do you want to see what JOLEE looks like without them shades on? I'm telling you now, you guys are about to have nightmares. You really are. Let me just show you guys what you're about to experience. There we go. Guys, this guy right here. This guy right here, he's gonna be coming for you guys. Look at that angry face. Relic him. Don't make JOLEE angry. Get him relicked. Make him happy. JOLEE's an amazing relic, he absolutely is. He really is. Anyway, let me actually try and... This man is scary. Do you have a better character? Wait, hold... Do you have a better character than me? Well, possibly. Bindo was your first Zeta. That is what we like to hear. Don't make JOLEE mad. Make him happy. Okay, I really do need to spend my energy before I forget. Very angry. I thought he was a happy monk. Well, you know what? In another life, he may have been. In another life, he may have been. Oh, guys. How is everyone's week going? It's Tuesday, and I bet you're all super excited for the new Kenobi show. Or episode, even, should I say. I know I sure am. Can't wait for that tomorrow. Vader will be your first Zeta. Hey, Novelty, you wasn't here for a couple of streams. It's nice to see you back and nice and around here with us today. Because you just got C like a few days ago. Oh, really nice. Well done on unlocking C. That's awesome. He was your second Zeta. JOLEE before Revan. Well, here's the thing, guys. A lot of people actually do the JOLEE Zeta in order to beat the Revan events. So for a lot of people, JOLEE is actually one of the first Zetas. And let me tell you now, JOLEE's one of the best Zetas. Your mum had a birthday yesterday, so you spent some time together. That is unacceptable. I hope your mum had the best birthday ever. Can't be spending time with family. What is this? You're gonna make everyone jealous, Novelty. You're gonna calm me down there. Okay, what are we actually looking for? We're looking for someone that we can farm Cryoros off. Episode 5 of 6, Kenobi learns he is a Jedi. Wow, that would be quite the story, wouldn't it? Bindo was Zeta before you even had Revan. Why are you spending time with family when Glurm is streaming? I know. Unbelievable. The priorities some people have is just unbelievable. Alright, let me make sure my phone is on mute. I've been getting calls literally all day. So I'm going to make sure that we don't get any today. JOLEE's OP. I don't know if he's OP, but he's definitely interesting for sure. And just a reminder, for everyone who is not already in here, and it looks like someone else has just put their thing in it. Guys, you want me to suffer today, I'm telling you that. Go ahead and join the Discord. And when you get in here, you can ask for a roster review. So if you want to join, go ahead. There's the link. We'll be starting momentarily. I'm just doing my refreshes before I forget. And then we'll get onto that. Your entire day is based around Glurmit's stream. Well, I'm glad it is. Well, and unfortunately tomorrow, actually, your day's going to be ruined then because I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm having a day off. Because I need to rest. And also it's a relative's birthdays. So I am going to be busy tomorrow evening. But there will be a free-to-play episode come out tomorrow. As long as I get the editing done. Which, did any of you see that clip I put in the Discord earlier? 27,000 damage at Gear 7 is unbelievable. Your Bindo is Relic 4, and under Bastila lead he has 400k HP protection. Yeah, and he has crazy critical avoidance, let's not forget that as well. Alright, let's farm some relics. Is Iden team better than the other Imperial team? Very good question. It's tough. Alright, here's the thing. Iden team's very good. I would still invest in a normal Imperial Trooper team. Just because it's tried and true. You're going to be beating crazy good teams with that, like Darth Revans, for example. However, the Iden team can beat General Skywalker, but it's a little bit like, does it work too often? We aren't 100% sure on that yet. It's still like early days. Also, in terms of the Iden team, the benefit is it uses characters which aren't as crucial. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost ready for the roster reviews. We're getting there. We get ever so slowly. We're getting there. Alright. And then we'll farm some offense mods. Actually, no, we're not. I'm going to farm some 6-dot slicing today. Because I really want my Mara Jade to have full 6-dot mods. Are you going to be playing starkiller Rush account today? I am not today. And the reason being, we have a free-to-play episode tomorrow. So if I play it all today, then what's the point of you guys showing up tomorrow? Why are we doing that? We're supposed to be farming the 6-dot slicing. There we go. And then we'll be on to these very, very shortly. Okay. What we may be doing is, at some point today, Datacrons are going to be officially added to the game. They are in the game in the sense that they're somewhere. We just don't have access to them at the moment. They're like hidden or something. CG's hiding the Datacrons. Almost like I was hiding in the thumbnail. I bet none of you saw me there. Mysteries of the Galaxy. So, all my refreshes are done. We didn't take that long. And your bounty hunters just rolled you in arena. Didn't realize there was a speed bonus lead. Yeah, there is. Actually, is there? Before I say that. Am I keeping up with the England football score? I haven't seen it. I know they're playing, but I don't normally watch Nations League. I'm one of those guys. Okay, I guess I should have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Oh no, really? Again? Didn't they lose to Hungary like 2 days ago or something last week? Grand Arena, last 3v3, you faced a triple GL at about 6 million GP, and you're 2.5 million. You guys are too good. You're too powerful. That's all it is, guys. Just rule of the rule of the galaxy. Well, that's a bit weird. Just the rules in general, right? If you are an amazing player, you're gonna play better rosters. And the important thing is, look at me for example. I'm 9 million GP, and I'm terrible. So the chances are you guys are gonna be beating me whenever you play me. And what I'm trying to say is, roster size. It's not about the size of your roster. It's about your skills. Okay, that can be interpreted wrong, and we're gonna ignore that as comment. But the point is, it's not all about roster size, guys. If you're low GP but you're good at the game, you're still gonna win. What's up, Young Han Solo Mate? Ah, yes, I love it. I love it. That's the best one yet. We are Young Han Solo Mate. Should you go for her before the other Imperial team? Okay, I would say yes, and the reason being, you probably want to be farming Vulture Droid. It's a good ship farm. So you can be farming Iden earlier, and you can access all the other troopers pretty easily. Okay, let's get into the first roster review, then we can go back to talking about random stuff that we've all wanted to hear a million times. Okay, so first up today... Oh, right. Who was it I said, well, do first? And now apparently somehow it's not here. There was literally someone earlier I said I'd do first, but apparently I've somehow removed it. Oops. You don't think normal conquest? Okay, so easy conquest, then normal, then hard. I don't actually know. I think easy is sub 2 million. Normal is 2 million over. And hard is 4 million. Okay, I'm a little bit... There's someone here who said, am I doing them first? I'm sure the chat isn't loading for me. Okay, I'm just going to go with the first one on the list. If this is wrong, please tell me and I will make sure to do whoever it was supposed to be next. And don't like pretend it was you, because I can see. I'm ever present. You did normal last time? Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm going to be doing this upcoming conquest. I'm going to be doing normal, hard and easy mode on 3 different accounts, and I'll try and show you. It was you? No, it wasn't you. How do you apply for a roster review? Review it? Yes, we love to hear that. If you are in the Discord, which I don't know if you are, I'll post a link. Go ahead and join the Discord. There is a review section, and I can have a look at you there. So, unbelievable, unbelievable. So you can do the 3rd sector in normal or the entirety of easy. Which should you do for Datacron gathering? Right, well, firstly, we don't know 100% yet because Datacrons, we haven't seen it. What I would say, though, is I'm thinking normal. It seems to be that the further in Conquest you get, the better discs you get to start with, but then you get better quality discs the harder the mode is. So normal versus hard. And are we doing it in order from yesterday? I'm just doing it in order of the Discord here. So yeah, we'll go through it this way. Okay, let's actually get in and have a look. So we have the JKR Chase. I'm actually liking that name, and the reason being that kind of tells you what you're going to be farming without even looking. Which, funny enough, you haven't actually given me the information in the Discord. If you want a roster review, please try and fill out the information. Just tell me what you're farming. It makes my life so much easier when I'm doing these reviews. But yeah, it looks like it's a Jedi Knight Revan Chase just based on the name. If it's not, then I have been bamboozled. Okay, so we are looking at a 793,000 GP roster. If you complete easy, then you can do normal. Hard is locked. Yes, but let's not forget, to unlock hard, you also need to clear normal. Sorry, guys, I'm just having a moment there. Yeah, so to participate in hard mode, you need to make it to the end of normal mode. You don't have to get red crate, you just have to collect the last data disc, which is basically beating the final boss, which they have updated, so it's going to be a little bit harder this time round. Okay, so Jedi Revan Farm. This looks like a Hyperdrive Bundle farm, or a Hyperdrive Bundle account, which is perfectly fine. We've seen enough of them already. I'm going to assume it's a relatively new account. The reason being, if we take a look, there's really, there's only a few characters upgraded outside of Hyperdrive Bundle. Oh, guys, I'm in love. I'm in love. Yes, come on. Get working on him. I'm in love. I'm very happy now. Right, so let's take a look first at the Jedi Revan requirements. Now, Hyperdrive Bundle with Jedi Revan's a bit always surprised me a little bit, because Hyperdrive Bundle doesn't actually give you the characters. You know, with a lot of other farms like Thrawn and Palpatine and CLS to an extent, you're actually getting most of the characters to 5 stars already. However, when you do Hyperdrive Bundle into Jedi Revan, you got to farm up our best friend Joe. Okay, come on, guys. He actually looks like happy in this picture. Do you think it's a good idea to bloat formally in GP? Yeah, but just call it strategic bloating. Don't just level up every character to level 85, because it's going to cost you the credits. The easiest way to bloat is, yeah, if you're close, very, very good point. If you're close, definitely. But the easiest way to bloat is ships. Level up your ships and star up your ships. That's the easiest way to bloat your account. Also, for you guys who don't know, I'll show you guys later so we can actually get on with these reviews first. But if you go to swgoh.gg, you can actually see how much GP you're missing out. So, for example, on my account, I'm losing out on 600,000 GP because of star levels. How do you win against J&K? Do a level 69 cup solo? Yeah, that's the way. Easy. Too easy. Okay, so yeah, Jedi Revan Farm is coming along okay. Nothing out of the question. It's nice. Yeah, you gotta get JOLEE looking nice for these sorts of things here. Also, maybe modding's an issue, but we can have a look at that in a second as well. And did you miss yours? No, yours is coming up. Come on, it's just started. I think we got 1 or 2, and then we got yours. Okay, so let's just take a look at the rest of the roster, and I actually want to take a look at... You just applied for a review? Awesome. We'll make sure to try and get to it today. Okay, so speed-wise, let's take a look. So Thrawn is only 5 stars. Okay. Now, this is something I touched on in one of my free-to-play videos a few weeks ago. I said, basically, there is a benefit sometimes of actually going down the route of non-Hyperdrive Bundle. And the benefit really is that... So I was about to drink and then I thought maybe not, but we're still going to do it. Basically, if you go Hyperdrive Bundle, you don't have any... You have the teams. Like, let's take a look, guys. We have all of these teams, you know. But my assumption is, and this is a wild assumption, I think if we just click on a random character like Jin, yeah, okay. And this is kind of the thing. There's no mods in this account, and this isn't a bad thing. Hey Glamit, how am I? I am fantastic, and now you're here. I'm over the moon. Yeah. Thank you for coming along to the stream, and it's nice to see so many familiar names. I was gonna say faces, but I can't see any of you, unfortunately. That looked like a dark drink, cola. Yeah, it is. I'm treating myself today. It is. Yeah, look. Hopefully, it actually shows up on my thing. Yeah, there you go. It's cola. So, or Coke, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you do in the US, but it's nice. So yeah, this is kind of the thing. Tea? No, it's not tea. Why? Just because I'm British, apparently I'm supposed to drink loads of tea and all that. I mean, I do drink loads of tea, but that's for another time. You should maybe do a video stream with Arnold. Right. I love the fact that me and him are your favorite YouTubers, but guys, just remember I'm like 250 subs and that guy's like 100 times bigger than me. What would ever? I mean, I would love to talk to him and get to know him, but there's literally no reason for him to want to do that. But I'm loving the ambitions there. So you're late. You're taking a nap. Well, I mean, taking naps are underrated. No, you're American and you drink tea. So it's not just a thing in the UK. Well, that's good to know that we're not alone. Okay, now you're all gonna say that you're drinking tea. Anyways, what I just wanted to touch on, and this is something I've been going on about in my free-to-play series, and why I've been farming mods, which I checked earlier. I've already got, what is it, 15 10+ speed mods already, and I'm like 100,000 GP. So what I'm trying to say is, even if you have good characters, which clearly this account does, without mods, one good team really well modded is going to cause you loads of issues. So if you do go for Hyperdrive Bundle, you get a load of crystals, guys, when you do that. Make sure to invest some of them back into mods. Don't just say, I've got all these fun characters, let's just unlock all these teams and progress it that way. You call it pop in the USA? Yeah, I've heard people say that. And isn't there like a song that's like got those lyrics in it or something, like pop or something? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's like a rapper or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Glurmit's streaming. How dare you take a nap? I know. No, wait, hold on. You do or you don't call it pop? You guys are giving me conflicting views here. You call it soda. I feel like we're about to start a war. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm getting confused now. There we go. Apparently the poll was open the entire time here, guys. There we go. And, okay. Why is it on that? Alright. So. You call it soda. Okay, no, hold on. You call it soda, you call it pop, you call it soda pop. What is going on, guys? How can you do this to me? Over here, it's literally like Coke, or sometimes Coca-Cola. And that's literally it. Okay, like I was saying, mods are so important. I mean, first impressions, this account is clearly Hyperdrive Bundle. Second impressions, you're clearly making progress in terms of farms. I'm actually a bit confused here. I'm wondering, I don't know if you guys are thinking the same. Are some of you getting the impression that this account is it used to be like a normal account progressing normally that then chose to buy a Hyperdrive Bundle? The reason I say it is, I don't know, because Kara's well geared here, IG's well geared here. I feel like there's something going on here. I'm just not 100% sure yet. Even like the Zalbar, all of that fun stuff. Oh, 13 votes already? Guys, come on. How am I going to keep on top of all of this? Oh, wow. Okay, well, it looks like it's soda, guys. All of you people trying to tell me you US guys use pop as a word. How could you trick me like this? Come on, unbelievable. I never thought the name of a drink would be this controversial. I'm actually kind of amazed. It's Coke only in Texas. Yeah. The UK is a fizzy... Yeah, fizzy drink is another one we use. Fizzy drink. There we go. It's Coke. It's soda. It's soda pop. Okay, novelty, you're clearly just... You're just out there in the moment. Everyone else is one or the other, and then you're just trying to combine them. That's like 1,000 IQ. You can't be wrong if you combine the names. But yeah, I think mods should be the priority here. I'm liking the progress. It looks like you're going for a Best Gun Mando farm. Alright guys, this is way too many votes. I'm just gonna leave it open, I'm curious. I'll check back on it in a little bit. You're Canadian! Oh, isn't that the place where maple syrup comes from or something? I literally know like next to nothing about Canada. Apart from the fact that one of my friends lives there. And he showed me his snowmobile to get out of his garden one time. Because it was snowed in and it was like crazy deep snow. Old people from Northeast USA quit tonic. No, tonic is a different drink, guys. No. Tonic is a different drink. Tonic is like sparkling water. And then you get like different tonics. You get like... why am I talking about tonics? But yeah, it's no, not the same thing. Unless you US guys are just being difficult here. You don't drink soda pop. You tend to drink tea or syrup. God, isn't that just... You're playing into the stereotype. Like, maple syrup, normal... What syrup are we talking about? Over here, I know what syrup I think I know what syrup you're talking about. But, there are quizzes online that show all the different words used for things in different regions of the US. Alright, I'm gonna have to look these up. You've never heard sparkling water called tonic? Are you... Come on. No, there's sparkling water and then there's also tonic. They're similar, but they're not the same. Guys, this is... We're supposed to be roster reviewing and now you got me arguing about the names of drinks. Unbelievable. Glum, did I see your one credit screenshot? I did, and a little bit of me actually died inside when I saw that. USA guys are sus. You're one of them. Yeah. Well, guys, there we go. There's the poll. They're not the same. No, I never said they're the same. I just said they're very similar. How do I... Do I really... Alright, whoever's roster this is, which I'll tell you the Discord name, it is Grand Admiral JKR. I will get back to your review, but this is a pressing matter. I've got to show you guys what I'm talking about. So, alright, this is tonic, okay? This right here... Oh, sorry guys. Didn't mean to whack my mic. I do actually apologise there. Are you allowed to talk politics? I'd rather we don't talk about politics in the stream, if I'm honest. Okay, so this is tonic, alright? And this is similar, but not the same, to sparkling water. It's similar, okay, guys? And again, sorry for whacking my mic there. There is tonic, club soda. Yeah, okay. Take your pick. Review, please. You're curious what you think about my roster. You're already on the list. Don't worry, I'm going to get to the reviews. Do not worry. We are just taking our time talking about drinks. We're going to go through each one. We know how this goes. I like to have an in-depth look at everyone because each one of you is very important to me, and I love each and every one of you. So I want to spend the same amount of time on each of your rosters. So yeah, first thing's modding. Second thing's Genetic Ribbon's nice. It looks like you're gearing up for Beskar Mando. Is it worth it for Qui-Gon Omicron, even if he's low gear, because you have C? So yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and apply it. There's no reason not to. On one of my accounts, I have like a Gear 12 Qui-Gon, Gear 8 Gen Anakin, and that still does work. Tonic water tastes like TV static. Well, I'm confused as to why you're... That's weird. Why do you know what TV static tastes like? Strange. Climate 2024. Yes. Absolutely. So yeah, this the first thing, mods, and finish off that Genetic Revan farm. Only because, like, we go to the 4th character, and yeah, we have some mods here, but it's starting to decrease. I'm actually wondering if a lot of these characters, you know, they don't even have 5. mods, and what I wonder here is why not just farm the 5. tiers? So that is something that I think you should be doing. Okay, let's take a look at the ships, and then we will try and find a solution here. So ships-wise, there's no reason to worry about dark side ships because you're gonna be going for you've already got Zetas unlocked. That's just part and parcel of Hyperdrive Bundle. It's probably the best thing about Hyperdrive Bundle for new accounts. There's always a reason to buy Hyperdrive Bundle. It's very good value. But for new accounts, it gives you access to Zetas day 1. And that is something that people who didn't buy it will not have access to. Okay, so there's some interesting stuff going on here. Definitely work on your capital ships. And yeah. I just think modding is the most important thing for this account. And I'm sure a lot of you who are watching can agree with that. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one here. And remember, guys, if you haven't already and you would like a roster review, go ahead and join the Discord, which hopefully my lovely mods will put a link into the chat for you guys, and then you can request to have your account roster reviewed. How is my fizzy drink? I'll tell you what, it's lovely. I don't really drink fizzy drinks. I own my GP, I know. It's good GP. The best GP. There's people with much better accounts than me. Okay, so we are looking at someone from my guild. And let's take a look here. 2.3 million GP, and I actually haven't looked at your account in a while, so we're going to do a nice review here. Okay, I will tell you what, considering where your account was like 6 months ago, you have made some incredible progress. I actually hadn't realized. It's kind of crazy. 2.3 million GP and you have 17 relics. And then you have an additional, what is that, 7. So you have 24 characters gear 12 or higher already. You love walking around and seeing food. You end up buying brownies. Brownies are fantastic. Brownies are great. Get those cam clones. I'm sure they've already done it, right? Because if I remember correctly, last time I tried walking you through it, someone came in your room or something and you clicked the wrong button. You don't have Discord. Is there another way to get a review? Yeah, just post your... You don't have Discord? Someone... Yes, there must be someone with a similar name to you. Post your ally code in the chat. G-Freeze, my mod, will get back to you and put it in the chat for me to see. Again, it's mainly so I can manage who's going and who isn't. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Now, if I remember correctly, this was a JMK farm. And if I also remember correctly, you're going to get Wat Tambor next territory battles. Because I think if you're the same as everyone else, you're going to be about 34 to 40 shards away. So, yeah. You also have Relic Darth Revan. Let's take a look at his mods. Okay. Not bad. 319 speed. Not bad at all. If you do Talon in there, and I know you're gearing Talon because I saw it the other day in the chat. I saw it pop up. If you've got Talon that you're working on, I don't know where Talon is. I'm sure you got Talon. Let me have a look. Okay, I would honestly chuck them in with... When our Datacon's coming out, they should be coming out any second now. Doing C-Pit teams right now? Yeah, that's nice. It looks like you're doing Sith Empire Trooper. He's going to go with Darth Revan. Your Malik. Where is your Malik, actually? You have Bastila, HK, Revan. Sith Empire Trooper. What? Is your Malik even 7-star? I'm sure you had Malik. I'm not blind, am I? Oh, your Malik's not 7-star. Okay, so you need to work on that. What does the white number, then blue in brackets both mean? Where is this? What white number are you talking about? Where is the blue in bracket? Oh, unless you're talking about Will Relic this TB. I keep passing all the characters I'm looking for. It's because I'm actually blind. Go to speed. Are you talking about this? Is that what you're talking about? This number here? Okay, so the first number, for all of these, okay, the first number is the total of the stats. So they have 82,000 health. You're going to go have dinner and watch TV. So bye, it's been fun. Well, thank you for coming along and enjoy the TV. I hope that the static doesn't come on and ruin your day there. Thanks for coming along. Okay, so yeah, the first number is the total stat. So for example, 306 speed. The second number in the brackets is actually the mod. So it's what you're gaining from mods. So it's 306 speed, but 119 of those is added stats from mods. Exactly. Thank you for summing that up for me in the chat. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Like I already knew you had a nice account. I didn't know that you'd done this much progress. It's really, really nice. You're gearing up Vader for the C-Pit team. The only thing I'm questioning is why would you apply Calf Omicron? Now, I'm not saying it's terrible. It's just high investments are needed. You need to take them to Relic. I'm sorry, but this is just not going to do anything. I'll have a look at your cam mods in a second. This is not going to do anything in territory battles. You need like this whole team, like Calf, Mission, Zawa, Jahani, for example. You need them at Relic. You're not doing Vader? I thought you told me you were doing a Vader bomb. Okay. Well, you know, I'll just take a look at your clones and then we'll go from there. So, yeah, I wouldn't apply Carth Omicron personally. Some of you might, and you might have good luck doing that, but... Okay, so yeah, Fives needs more health. He should be having 90 to 100k. You felt like it? Well, I'm glad you felt like having some pain that day. Rex needs some more speed. Everything else looked good there. Echo's looking okay. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, your offense is a bit low. Carth Omicron, that's not even good in TB. Well, okay. I don't have it personally, I can only say what I've seen. And what I've seen when it's actually an invested team, like with good relics, it does look pretty good. However, you need those relics, so there's not really a lot out there. Hey Glurmit, should you go for Kenobi, Luke, or Lord Vader as your first GL? Well, that is completely up to you. Firstly, who's your favourite character in Star Wars? And, secondly, it depends on what you've been farming. If you're going for CLS, for example, it might make sense to go for Luke. You recommend Rolo or Resistance Finn? TB on me? Absolutely. No, I'm 100% with you. I'm just saying, if it comes to it, and you do decide to do Carth, then you need to team Relic. I'm not telling you guys to apply it. I'm just saying what you would need for it to be of any use. Did you see Resistance Finn TB on me? I did, and it is absolutely wild. What was it? Resistance Trooper, Rose Tico, Poe, and the pilot, and it 4 out forward. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Kiadi Mundi, yeah, okay. We'll take a look at Arc, then we'll have a small look at fleets, and then we'll go to the next account here. Okay, not too bad considering it's only Relic 5. It's very hard to meet the offense requirements without fantastic mods, so you're doing good there. And what is your fastest character? Darth Revan. Okay. And then we'll take a look at your ships, which you should be having Galactic Republic. You do. You need Endurance to 7. You need both of these really to go to 7 stars. For the most part, this is looking really, really nice. Okay. That's why you're saying mods aren't on. Ah, right, mods aren't on. How was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that? Okay, let me go and get on to the next one here. Okay, so this is one of the ones which someone who doesn't have Discord had, so I can only hope you're here watching. And we're looking, okay, well, it would actually appear that you've reacted to it, so maybe you joined the Discord after all. Okay, so this one here is, what is the information? There wasn't any, because I put it in. Since we aren't doing cam yet, we're going to be doing cam in like 2 days. Your account, you quit when Malik release and just came back in November. Okay, thank you for telling me that information. Well, bearing in mind you've only just come back. Okay. Alright, interesting. Wampa's Relic 7. Yeah, I love to see that. I'm sure a lot of people love to see that. Wampa is, well, he's fast. Good health. What's his tenacity at? 127. Okay. Wampa's looking awesome. You posted it there. 2 down. Oh, it's just not you then. Wait. I'm very confused. Anyway, we're doing an account. That's it. Yeah, I thought that was yours. I think I posted it before you joined the Discord or something. You probably put it in the chat. I don't know what's happened, guys, but something's happened here. Okay, let's take a look at your ships. And okay, you are. It does appear that you're working on Executor. Yeah. Okay, Boba needs some work. It's a C account. Well, it is. There is progress. I mean, there's progress in everything. It does definitely look like C. Royal Guard Stark. More Krennic. Yeah, it's definitely C. But then at the same time, I'm seeing this and I'm seeing Executor because you already got a Relicate Piet. Vader's done. Need Omi suggestions and GAC teams. 59 shards from C. Okay, so you are actually farming C. Okay, so Omicron suggestions for your account. Ooh, that's tough. Let me just have a look through here and see what we're actually looking at around here. Well, out of the characters you already have Relic, I'm not seeing any that jump out at me and say, oh yeah, let's do this character. What I'm thinking is, okay, if you've just come back to the game, you do have, okay, you already have Iden, so it's kind of irrelevant. And you have Chi Chopper. I honestly think, if you struggle in Lightside Geo, then I'd recommend you do... Your stream isn't doing the best. Try refreshing, it should hopefully fix it. And no, I haven't done the Constantine roster. That's about 3 or 4 away from there. So yeah, I would... If you really want to apply one, then I would probably do Rolo. Because Rolo is just worth it. I mean, you got the team built up. And that's going to be an easy 4 out of 4. Because looking at it, you have a Jedi team already. That's 4 out of 4 Jedi Knight Luke. I don't know. In terms of GAC ones, you seem to already have it. Now, I mean, you have Zam. You have most of them. Okay, let's take a look here and just see. Kyle Katan's not even been worked on. You have got a Relic Mara Jade, which is interesting. Now, what is the speed on your Mara? Oh, that's nice. Okay, very, very nice. All right. Okay. Yeah, nothing's really jumping out at me in terms of Omicrons, other than Rolo. Your lightsaber ways need improvement. If they need improvement, and you have... I mean, how many Omicrons do you actually have spare? Because you are 4 million GP, and first impressions, this roster should be good enough to get reasonably far in Conquest. I'm not saying you'll clear it. Maybe you can, especially when you get Sith Eternal. But you should be getting pretty far. You simp for her, she's your wifey. Yes. Have the cheeks been active during your journeys? No, they haven't. So yeah, I know it's not really the most help. I think you got most of the good ones. 36. Okay, I'm going to be real. I think you save them for now. Unless you really are struggling in TB and your guild want you to do better, then apply Rolo. If not, save them. Because you already have Darth Revan, you already have Malik, you already have Sith Marauder, all of those, and Sith Empire Trooper. You could possibly be making some progress and making work on Malgus. And let's remember, guys, if you're spending and you buy the Conquest Pass and you max out the pass, and then buy all the shards possible, and then basically, if you max out the pass every time and make it to the red crate, you unlock the Conquest character after 3 conquests. Now, if you buy the pass and buy the shards, okay, you only have to make it to the second from last crate, and then make max crate once, and that will also max out the character. So even if because you're 4 million GP, so you can do hard mode, I think you can honestly get second to last crate here. You have the roster. You may, I mean, it will come down to Inquisitors because there are feats. Okay, these would need to be at least gear 8. But yeah, I honestly think it may be worth saving those Omicrons just because I don't see anything here that's jumping out at me other than Rolo. And Malgus does need 3. Well, we say he needs 3. We don't know 100%. That is something we'll find out when he's released fully. I mean, I know some of you have probably seen the Arnold's video and AP Games video on it, and you might have even seen it live in the event server. They did some testing on the beta, not beta, sorry, it was like a mock-up of the game, and they were doing some testing, and he does look interesting. So maybe save your Omicrons just in case you get him, even if it's 3 months from now, because remember, you can still buy him from crystals as well. So I would maybe save your Omicrons there. The only one that jumps out is Rolo. Tomorrow's your first conquest. I'm not going to say anything. Good luck, I guess. Jidnut Luke mods. Okay. Thank you for bringing that up. So, because you don't have JML... Alright, there's two ways to do this, okay? You do have Jidnut Revan. So if you do Jidnut Revan lead, then I would mod Luke fast. High offense, but pretty fast. And he's a slow character, so he does need good mods. Now, if you use his lead, which currently is bugged, I don't know if they've fixed it, so don't use him in territory battles at the moment. But if you have his lead, which you do, and if you use it, here you go. So all enemies are reduced to his base speed until the end of the encounter. So you actually want to mod him to be slow and essentially just mod him for as high offense as possible. Now the reason being, the enemies are all gonna be reduced anyway, so he doesn't need speed. He needs offense there. So that's kind of the two options. You either, if you're using him as the lead, high offense. If you're not using him as the lead, then don't put a speed set on him, but just use faster mods. Just so he takes turns. I know you can call him with Revan and swap turns, but it just helps if he's a little bit faster in some situations. So that's how I'd mod him. And then we will sort by speed. Have a look at that. You seem to have very good mods. Mara Jade. Okay, this is what I like to see. Mara Jade should be everyone's fastest character. What a character, and if you have her fast, it's a win. So well done there. Alright. Now you asked about GAC teams, and the first one that... my nasal passage is just blocked up at the wrong time there. Okay, so, if you were working on Zam Omicron, now a thing everyone always misses out on, now speed is important, 252 is okay, but what everyone seems to miss out on here, hey Candy Club, it's okay, well done on unlocking gas earlier on, everyone congratulate them in the chat. How do you get a roster review? You need to join the Discord and put in for a roster review in the channel. Let me just find you a link and post in the Discord for you so that you can go from there. And what happened? No, I just, my nasal passage is just blocked. That was kind of all it was. There you go. So, I think everyone always forgets about is she's not just giving speed, okay? She is giving other stats. She is also giving 20%, so she increases her offense, max health, and max protection, and then she's also giving 20% of that back. So it's not just the speed. I mean, the speed is the main thing, but you actually want to level her up and relic her up because she's giving all these other stats, which are useful and they do make the game, or do make the battles harder. So maybe investing in bounty hunters could be good for you. 3,000 attempts. Wow, okay. Have fun with that. So if you're going to invest in bounty hunters, Bosk, Zam, Django, Boba, Mando would be a good one. Grief's also worth taking up. I mean, the fun thing is Django's worth taking up because he's needed for JMK and all of that fun stuff. But he can be used for separatists, and then you can actually use Grief in his place. And then if you really want to, she's currently on all normal energy. Aura. Aura's a very, very good lead, and then she opens up the possibility for easy Padme counters and all of that. So yeah, the only reason I say this is you've got the Omicron. I'm not really a fan, if I'm honest, of putting Omicrons on low gear characters. With maybe the exception of Mara Jade, because it's a very good Omicron. In general, I would put them on well-geared characters and characters you're using all the time. Like, for example, I saw you have this Omicron here. And do you actually get any use out of it? Is my question. I'm not sure how much use you're getting out from like Gear 11 Ewoks. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Again, you're only 4 million GP. You've only just come back to the game, so you probably aren't in the... I mean, you're in Erodium. So you're making good progress here. Erodium 4. Possibly you make it to Kyber next time round, but we'll have to see there. What about Qui-Gon? Okay, let me have a look at Qui-Gon. I mean, if you're going for Sith Eternal, then you're going to have Anakin done. And actually, do you know what? I completely missed that. Where is your Qui-Gon? That's why I missed it, because he's quite far down the roster. So do you know what? yeah, if you want to apply an Omicron, Qui-Gon is probably your best one. Garment screams in fear and disgust when he sees your Gear 7 Omicron Jaws. Oh, I do. I absolutely do. So sorry about that, I did miss your Qui-Gon. I didn't even see you had them unlocked. So yes, I would actually Omicron them. Because you already have Anakin. The only, and you know what, you don't have Padme. You don't have any of those, so yeah. You don't get use anymore, you just hit a Rhodium 4. That's why you need GAC help, that's fine. Honestly, your roster is not bad. Your roster is very, very good. What I would say, and this is a trap everyone falls into, and some of you who are in the much higher stages of the game, like the top 100 or top 1% of the game, may disagree with me here. But I think most Omicrons are better on offense. I don't really think there's any... Well, there are some, but for the most part, I'm not putting an Omicron on to then slap him on defense. An example I'll give is Qui-Gon. If you're going to apply Qui-Gon and just chuck him on defense, I wouldn't bother. Yes, he does have high hold rates. Hey Glam, should you go for Inquisitors? No. There you go. There's the answer there. No, don't do it. Until we see Grand Inquisitor, then change your mind then. Which we may see him drop today, guys. The update may come today. Right, so... Yes, Qui-Gon gets good holds in GAC. He's one of the top teams every time. But you've got to remember, that includes everyone. I just think if you're going to apply them, you need to put them on offense. The only one I consistently use right now in defense is Zam, because Zam Omicron with Bosk is very strong. But yeah, I would definitely work on Qui-Gon, especially as Average Stormtrooper said. Let's be real here, guys. You don't even have Padme. You have Kenobi, who you can actually put a Jedi, so he still has a use. I would go ahead and get Qui-Gon. So I think that is your next decision. And you know what? Qui-Gon will also give you another GAC team, so that fits that. I would still invest in Bounty Hunters. And then do you know what? You're doing Piet and you're doing all these other ones. I can skip your roster review. Alright, Novelty, have a good one. I hope you have a good evening or day. So yeah, I would... Yeah, 2 Relicates... Should you save for C? I would say yes. C is a good Relicate because they need the extra health and all that associated stats. I don't have mine Relicate, but I'm going to be doing it soon. But if you have no one else to do, C's very good. Because, like I said, they need the stats to be able to reliably counter JMK. So yes, I would definitely invest in that. So really, the next 2 Relicates for you seem to be Boba and possibly C. Just because you're closing on Executor. I think your best bet is do Qui-Gon Omicron. Work on Bounty Hunters, because that's what's going to give you your Executor requirements. And then transition into something else. I think that's kind of the best option for you. And yeah, I mean, you've got plenty of GAC teams. Obviously, this could cause issues depending on who you go up against. But for the most part, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. You have good mods. Unfortunately, taking a long break from the game and coming back is obviously going to put you behind other people. But I don't think it's a lost cause. Taking a look at ships. And, okay. You have a lot of capital ships. If you want to get to Kyber and stay there, the way to do it is ships, okay? You need 6 capital ships. I say that you need 3 on offense and then 1 or 2 on defense. You do need 3 ships placed, but obviously not everyone has that many, especially at 4 million GP. So I would invest in Chimera because it's such a strong ship. Negotiator, home 1, and then you're probably going to want to get Malevolence. But it looks like your Negotiator's slacking a little bit. Ships are bad. That's okay, you can fix this. And if you go for Executor, it's also going to give you, the best capital ship in the game, so that's also going to help out there. So I think, honestly, for you, focus on finishing C up, and well done on that farm. Take him to Relicate, give him the ultimate, and then give him the Relicate materials. And then, yeah, I would actually work on progressing towards having Executor, because it's going to give you bounty hunters, and then after that, by all means, take a small break and fill out some of these teams, like finish your CLS team and all of that fun stuff there. Hopefully that kind of answers some of your questions. You're working on Galactic Republic now? Yeah, good idea. Ships are so important, and yeah, let's just take one last look at your Galactic Republic here. It's coming along. Also, farming this is good. It gives you Wrecker, and then Wrecker will be at 7 stars, so it's like a win-win. Similar to farming the Vulture Droid. Okay. Thank you for submitting your account for a roster review. Alright. So, I do apologise. Like before, I've got a bit of a cold because for illnesses, so if I keep on sniffling, that's why. I do apologise. Sup, Invisimate? Yes, Invisimate even. Invisimate. Did I check your roster? Right, so what happened is somehow that got removed, deleted or something? I don't know. But you're next, so don't worry. We're doing it now. At least I think this is you. And again, sorry for any sniffling you hear. I'm keeping getting blocked up as I'm talking. Okay, is this the account we're supposed to be doing? Is this your account? I hope it is. And we'll just jump in and take a look here straight away. Alright, yeah, it is. Awesome. So, brand new account. Literally 9,000 GP. Okay. And what are you farming? This is your free-to-play account. Not that much. Just started yesterday going for SLKR. Okay. Well, there's only so much I can say here. That is the honest truth. There's only so much I can say when the account's this small. What I'd say is, yeah, just... I'm sorry. There's really not a lot I can say here, other than the fact that now you got Radis unlocked. It looks like you're going for 3PO. Oh, sorry, R2. Yeah, not the most, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. Yeah, I would honestly, if you're gonna go SLK, start working on the requirements early. For example, the officer is Cantina, and then so forth like that. Just get those farms done early. Work on that. As I said, it does look like you're going for CLS as well, which is a good option for that account. Instead of just rushing straight for the GL, it's always nice to build out 1 or 2 teams. Yeah, you're working on that, so I would definitely recommend that. Go for Starkiller Rush, I know, tell me about it. Best one to do. SLKL with a Relic 9 Young Han. Wow. We know who would do all the heavy lifting there. Do first order ships ASAP. Yes, that is a very good point. As soon as the ships become farmable, you're going to be farming first order. And the good thing is, because it's all dark side, you can actually make progress in the sense of speeding up the the Zeta map farming. Also, one of the best nodes that is going to be for you is this guy's, because he shares a node with his ship. So it's like a 2-for-1 farm, so just farm him until his ship's done. What does Crackling Doom actually do for Palpatine? I will go ahead and show you now. Okay. He's unique. So, if we look at it without the Zeta, while he's active, the start of each turn, basically Jedi and Rebel allies. I don't know why it just says they. That doesn't really help us, does it? But at the start of each enemy turn, they take damage equal to 20% of their max health for each of the following. Ah, yes, that's why. If they're shocked, they're taking damage equal to 20% of their max health, or if they're Jedi and Rebel. So if you fit any of those 3 descriptions, so shocked, Jedi, Rebel, you're taking passive damage every turn. This can't defeat anyone, but say it's a team that has lots of turn meter gain, like or a team like CLS where you take lots and lots of turns, you're going to be reducing your own health throughout. Now, that can't defeat anyone, but if we go to the Zeta, and this Zeta isn't key, it's very, very good, it's actually underrated. Does it stack? So the health damage, you know what, don't know if it stacks. That's a really good point. I don't think it does. I think it's just 120%. But that's actually... I've never really paid attention to it. I'm going to be real, guys. It's kind of embarrassing. But really, really good question. Crackling Doom with Basta or Mara Jade is fantastic. Yeah. Mara especially, because you're applying that shock early on. Now, so if you have the Zeta... Yeah, I actually don't... We can test that out later. I'm actually not 100% sure. Really, really good question. Unless someone in the chat knows the answer. So anyway, Palpatine has plus 50% max protection. So that's why with Palpatine, it's actually nice to mod him for protection primaries. And then, whenever he damages a shock... So when he inflicts shock... yeah, my apologies. When he inflicts shock... He's gaining an additional 5% max protection stacking for the rest of the counter. So yeah, essentially it's quite nice. You're going to be constantly applying shock and all of that fun stuff. So it's quite good. This is where sandbox modes would be nice. Absolutely. It's just unfortunate. It will probably never happen. I really wish it would, but what can you say, guys? What can you say? Alright, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the Discord, just in case we get an announcement from CG about Grand Inquisitor, who should be getting dropped anytime today. It's probably going to be any minute now. So if one of you see it, like there'll be a message coming from my server in the game events or announcements, please let me know, and I'll be on that straight away. Okay, on to the next one, and we are going to be looking at okay, a weird name, not sure how to really say that. Kyber 5. Alright, so let me see what they say. Should be going for SOKR, but keep on getting distracted by Rebels. Started July 2016, but you've been horrendously casual until more recently. Going for SOKR and starkiller next, but have also got lots of ships and capital ships on the go because they've been severely neglected. Well, firstly, well done for being honest. Well done for being honest. I've still got loads to do. We have not finished them all. We've still got plenty of these to do. Okay, so 4.3 million GP, and you have JML, and he's Relic 9. Okay, let's take a look at his mods. Well modded. Very, very, very nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this already, guys. I'm liking it when we see Relic 9 JML, because he is obviously one of the, if not the best Relic 9 in the game. So yeah, I'm a big fan of seeing this today. I'm also liking it you modded him right. I've seen some people with Relic 9 JMLs and they have like 120k protection. It's just at that point, why? You gotta have this high, because that's where the damage is coming from, the true damage. At around about 165,000 protection is when you'll be doing about 99 to about 100,000 damage with the JML lead special. So very, very nice there. And if we just take a look at individual mods, that is awesome. 10% protection. There's no protection percent, but it's still a good mod. 27 speed, we love to see that. Okay, so it's looking good. It is looking good. See, you got protection on everything, and the nice thing is you've even got a 5-speed arrow, and you're still looking at a decent amount of protection here. So very, very nice JML. I definitely like what I'm seeing there. Alright. Give me a second, guys. I'm so nervous about making sure I don't miss this announcement when it comes. Glamit, should you farm First Order Executioner or just ditch the light side node from Kylo and move it to Cantina? I would just keep on plugging away. I wouldn't change it. Just keep on plugging away like you already are is what I would do there, if I'm honest. Okay, so we do have CLS, we have a Relic 7 boss, which I want to have a look at this boss. Yeah, I mean, Cantina, it's just, the more ways you can farm a character, and if you're rushing a GL or going for one of those, if you can farm a character in more than one place, I would just always do it. For example, let's look at the Mandalorian. He's both a hard node and a fleet node, so if you can do both of them at once, you're going to get it done twice as fast. Sorry about that, I just hiccuped. And in the even better thing is what colors are hard node. I actually don't know. I'll have a look for you in a second. Ditch light side node from Kylo. Alright, let me go and have a look. So you said Kylo. Is Kylo... See, Kylo's Cantina, so that's who you is. Kylo's Cantina and Guild Store. It's not Crew or OG Kylo. No, I didn't think it was either. But then you did say Executioner. So let me just have a look at this guy. Yeah, he's Cantina as well. Kylo Unmasked. Yes, he is. He's an early node, yes. Of course. Kylo Unmasked. Not masked. Yeah, it's this guy. Alright, well, in that case, yeah, just ditch this. And the reason being, and I'll just change what I said. If this was a different character, I would say don't. But you're going to probably be farming the Cantina node here for quite some time, because you want to 7-star this. So yeah, I would just switch and farm Cantina. Now, if this was a different character, like I gave the example of the Mandalorian, for people farming for Executor, then in that case, I would actually do both at once, because you would want to speed it up. In this case, speeding it up does nothing because you're waiting on the ship. So hopefully that answers your question. Alright, let's go ahead and look here. Now the interesting thing here is you say you're keeping it sidetracked, and do you know what? I kind of agree with you. You've already got the Omicron as well. You must really love Rogue One. So we've got Radis, he's 4 stars. You have the Omicron, you have both Satyrs. Oh, you're farming First Order Stormtrooper on light and on dark, so you cannot afford to farm both. Yeah, absolutely. Then in that situation, you are in fact doing the right thing. So it's nice seeing you have Radis up and running. He looks very good. He also looks very good at just Gear 11. From what I've seen, now obviously I haven't seen too much yet. It's still limited testing. But from what I have seen, he is looking like a very, very good character to invest in. And have you got him modded? Okay, here's the thing. He is actually a very, very fast character. Who's kidding? What's going on? Are you kidding me? What's going on? First time ever you didn't 3-star a Cantina battle? I think you just need to add some allies. In fact, what I'm going to do, and guys, I'm well aware this is going to bombard me with ally code things. If you want an ally, or if any of you want allies, my ally code's in the chat. So if you want to add me and use my characters to help you 3-star these nodes, go ahead and send me a request and I'll accept you. But going back to the topic at hand, which is Radis, he seems interesting. And okay, if you're in a guild that's going to stick with Hoth for a bit and not move straight on to Geo, Rogue One are actually needed. They're needed for a mission in the final phase, and they're also needed for special missions throughout. Now, because of this, he may see some viability. We just don't know where he's going to be early game. like in terms of nodes. I reckon he's going to be a fleet node. It makes sense, fleet commander, because he's going to get fleet commander eventually. We're going to get a ship, there's no way we don't. So because of that, I think he may be worth investing in. I mean, in general, he looks very good, but what I was going to say is he's base 192 speed. Now, for example, Gideon is 198, so this guy is very, very fast. Is this free to play on main? Alright, I'm on my main, but I'm just reviewing people's accounts. So we're not actually on like a certain account at the moment. This is what someone else has done. They've got Radis up and running on Omicron. I wanted to do it, but you got annoyed because no more energy. I know, I feel that. I feel it. This game can be really annoying, so just keep on plugging away. Now let's take a look at your Rogue One. And we've got Jin, she's going to Relic. KS2's already at Relic. And was at Relic. If you're gonna do the whole Admiral Radis thing here and take him up and Omicron him and Zeta him, you probably want to be applying this because every time he's attacked, right? So he's going to be attacked a lot, he's taunting. And the way he works is whenever he's taunting, if I show you the kit, so whenever, basically, he just has a 97.6% counter chance. He's going to be countering almost the whole time. Now, the reason why it's not 100% is obviously then he will just always counter and always taunt as long as he's not dazed. Now, while he's debuffed, it's halved, so it does go down. But for the most part, he's going to be countering. Now, whenever he uses his basic, so whenever he uses this, if you see, whenever KS2 uses an ability, he has 75% chance while buffed to taunt. This taunt is dispelled whenever he takes damage. So basically, he taunts, he gets hit, he counters, he taunts, he gets hit, he counters. Now it's not a 100% chance. Well, it is while he's buffed, but for the most part, it's not going to be 100%. Now, what the Zeta's going to do is every time he's hit, he's actually going to gain 1% max protection. Now, this may not seem the best, and a lot of us have probably said that in the past. However, the reason, yeah, it's a very odd number. I'm not sure if it's like a Rogue One related thing. Maybe some of you clever people in the chat might know. But here's the thing. The team just didn't have protection recovery in the past. However, with Radis making an entrance, and I think it's this one. Here we go. So, he is actually going to be regenning protection throughout the whole battle, multiple ways. So, KS2 is going to attack out turn, which also regens protection. And then he's also going to be gaining it from this. So, even though he's getting hit, he's losing protection, he's gaining stacking max protection, he's also going to refill that. So, he's going to continuously go up and up and up. And with a tank, it's very, very likely, depending on who you go up against, like say for example we took Mothma as an example, it's very likely he'd be attacked 50 to 100 times in a battle. And if this happens, what's going to happen is he's going to gain 50% max protection or 100% max protection. Ah, yes, it might be. It might be. I love that film, but I just don't remember every quote from the film off the top of my head. But yeah, so I know it's a bit of a sidetrack there, but if you're going to make the investment, do the Zeta. It's basically what you're saying. You send a request, I'm going to accept all the requests after the stream, or maybe later. But right now, I don't want to get too sidetracked because people are here to see their roster reviewed, and we don't want to let anyone down here. So yeah, that was a little bit of a sidetrack, but I just wanted to make that clear. If you're going to invest in Radis, which you clearly are, you don't gear 11 him, Omicron him, Zeta him. If you're not going to 7-star him, work on the whole team. Okay, so you said you're going to go SLKR. So let me just take a look at your SLKR progress. Well, it's coming along, but you're still quite a while away. You know, Relic 3, Relic 3, Relic 5, Relic 5, Relic 5. The Relic 7 needs to be done. And then Palpatine is that last Relic 7. He has been done. Mara Jade, and how fast is she? She's nice and fast. But, what are we looking at? Potency's nice. Okay, now I know why you've done this because it's fast. I would actually swap this out. I think another character can benefit from this crit damage. I would actually recommend Protection Primaries on Mara Jade. I just think it's better. I would also, I mean, I say that, that's 9%, that's a really nice mod. But in general, Mara Jade, I would do protection primaries, speed, speed health, speed potency, protection primaries. Is she force sensitive or not? Well, she is. She's just unaligned force user. Glormit, should you focus 100% on execs, starkiller, or 50-50 split the farm? You're trying to get a good crystal income. Okay, here's the thing. This is your hyperdrive bundle account. If that's the case, then firstly, you're gonna probably be getting top 50 to begin with. What I'll do is maybe focus on the fleet a little bit, because if you're already in top 50, you already have some crystal income, and it's easier to hold on to it once you got it than to try and get there and stay there. So yes, I would potentially work on Executor a little bit, even if you just take the fleets up, like the ship requirements. You get top 10 daily, yeah. I would try and solidify that. Okay, we have Leia Omicron, and she's Relic 7. Very, very nice. I like seeing Relic 7 Leia, because with the Omicron, she looks very good at Relic 7. From what I've seen, she does some crazy damage when she's this high in relics, so that's nice. How many subs until you R9 Young Han? 500. I set that goal, right? Just after I hit 200 subs, like 3 days ago, 3-4 days ago. I set that goal thinking, you know what, it's going to take a few months, it might inspire everyone, because everyone wants to see R9 Young Han. And now it seems to be going up unbelievably quick, and yeah. We're over halfway. So 247 to go. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, once we get to 500, what would that? Firstly, I want you guys to know, I'm not in a guild against R9 mats, we know that. So it's all going to come down to if the packs have been out. If the packs don't come out as soon as they hit level 500 subs, then we'll just have to wait for that to happen. But I will stream taking him from Gear 12 to Relic 9, and then we're going to do some fun stuff with him. Make a big deal out of it. Okay, so how should you do it? 80% exec and just work on Starkiller? Okay, here's the thing. I would work on the Cantina farms for Starkiller, right? And then work on the other ones, because you're going to need to